Hi viewers, and welcome to a Monday on Vancouver Island, British Columbia and Canada. My trusty putty cat Dickens is here behind me, where he usually is if I'm sitting in this chair in front of the computer in my studio. He likes to lay there and have a little boo out the window. So, hope you're having a good day so far. It's going to be a great day in the island. This whole week is going to be very nice. Temperatures around 8, 9, and 10 degrees. And because we have this little Mediterranean climate thing going here, usually we see temperatures get a little bit higher than that. So yesterday, Sunday, was an absolutely gorgeous day. But before I tell you about that, I'm going to insert a little video here of some lilies that I bought on Thursday, and they're finally starting to open today. They're on our kitchen center island, and I think they're very beautiful and maybe a little harbinger of spring. You think it's a bit, maybe. Let's just see. So I'll insert that right now. Well, there you go. A few indoor lilies. Now, some of the things outside, our plants will start to flower. A winter jasmine is one of the first things we look forward to here. And I'm sure that there have been snowdrops around already, although there's not any on our street, being a newer street, but in some of the older sections of Maple Bay, I'm sure that the snowdrops are out already. Well, I'm sitting here with my trusty coffee. This is actually a radio station I used to work for called Easy Rock. Not that name anymore, 1059 in Orillia, Ontario. One of my favorite stations that I ever worked for in radio. And one of the reasons was because of the very high number of different jingles, singing jingles that Easy Rock had. Something like 200 different jingles. It was amazing. Anyways, weather-wise, yesterday was one of those days on the island when it was so warm, everybody was out. And walking down our street alone, there must have been 5, 6, 7 people outside, or houses, I should say, outside, washing their vehicles and vacuuming the inside. It was just a car cleaning day. So that was kind of nice and chatting. Everybody wanted to chat yesterday. Everyone was feeling almost like a feeling like it was finally spring. Now I'm going to reserve that for a few weeks yet, at least until mid-February, if not the end of February. But the weather going ahead the next 2 weeks looks pretty good. So maybe everyone's right, but people were just getting outside and doing springy things. And something else we did, if you keeping track, which I have not, there are a lot of people who have moved from Ontario here to the island, and specifically right here on our street. And yesterday we met another couple who had moved here from Ottawa, and the house next door, which is not quite ready to move into yet, the house next door to them, they said they also heard the people there are moving from Ottawa. And then across the street from them, 2 households, all from the Burlington area of Ontario. So a lot of Ontario people, it'll be interesting to know how Ontario people, first of all, are focusing on the island and how they're doing their research. And I think it's all much easier nowadays. If you figure a few decades ago, before the internet, you would have to actually write a letter to maybe the local Chamber of Commerce, or if you knew somebody, anybody that lived out here, you might ask them what it was like, and then you would have to come out and see for yourself. Nowadays, you just type anything into Google, and you could get a look at videos, such as my Rob blog here, or you could get a look at still pictures online to see what the area is like, look at the weather forecast, see what the weather's been like over the last year, the average temperatures. It's all so much easier now. But to get that mindset, first of all, that I think I might want to move to Canada's west coast and then a little bit further here onto Vancouver Island. And I did need to ask those folks yesterday how they did their research. Well, I'm sure it was online, but they said the #1 reason moving here is weather. And he said, the gentleman said, well, palm trees and banana plants is the other reason. So he's a little bit nuts about palm trees the same way that I am. I love the fact that we can have palm trees here. And that's what he was most anxious about. And, you know, Ottawa is a pretty cold city in the winter. So it will be quite the change for them here, especially yesterday being outside doing things and rearranging their garage and whatnot, which they couldn't think about doing really back in Ottawa because of the cold weather there. So more Ontarians moving into our island, and especially onto our island, I should say, and especially in this neighborhood, there seems to be a lot of Ontarians. And that's partly because of the amount of subdivisions, new homes that are being built here on this side of Mount Zuhela. So it's kind of nice. I mean, really, we could have our own little Ontario night. We could fly the provincial flag of Ontario if we wanted to. There's so many Ontario people here. You see a few people too from Manitoba. And so just enjoy yourselves today, ladies and gentlemen. Viewers, thank you for tuning in. Subscribe to my channel if you'd like to do that, but I really appreciate the views. Take care of yourselves. Love and joy be all around. And we will be seeing you next time right here on Rob Blog. Bye for now. Have a great day.